please show some love. Come on, put your hands together for the one, the only, Carmen Electra.
You know what's funny? When the guests walk on, I always feel like Rodney over here. Like I don't know what to do with myself. It's a strange moment.
Man, Carmen, how you living?
I'm good. The seat's nice and warm. You were right.
You're welcome.
He told me he'd warm it up for me. So.
That's the thing. I expand, I get all blobby, and then I sort of cook it, and then, yeah, it's pretty warm.
The barrel will have you settling in for the winter, seriously. This is kind of a little reunion for you, because that's your man John Ernst back there. You used to work with him on Single Out.
What's up, Carmen? We had so much fun.
Totally. Hey, how about a little vintage booty shake for the guys there, Carmen?
All right, can you play a little something?
I think I can.
All right, all right.
This is the Carmen Electra booty shake. Oh, God.
All right.
All right, my turn.
Sit down. Nobody wants to see that.
I'm not giving it away. Yeah, yours never stops, though.
All right, Carmen, that was the old school booty shake that you used to do back on MTV. What's happening now? Now you're doing a movie called The Scary Movie?
Yes, it's called Scary Movie. It's coming out July 7th. And basically, it's a spoof on Scream, Halloween, The Matrix, The Sixth Sense, all put together in one movie. And Keenan Ivory Wayans directed it. So you know it's silly and crazy and funny.
Like your mama Juice in the Hood boys. Yeah, that one. He did that one, too. Do you have a clip, actually, on it? Can you set the clip up real quick?
Yeah, we actually shot in Canada. And during the scene, the first scene, I'm completely making fun of how ridiculous scary movies are when the killer's chasing the girl and she ends up half naked. And that's basically what this scene is. And it was freezing cold. The water sprinklers come on. I'm in a bra and panties. And I'm making... don't you hate it? And... it was just, let's just say it was very, very, very cold.
Let's take a look.
Let's
check
keep
it
the
out.
technique. What's happening?
You got some nice height on that.
I do my own stunts. You know, my shins were a little bruised, but
anything
I'm
for the
doing
film, though. Anything for the film.
That was at least a 9.4, I'm saying. Something like that.
Wow. I'd give it that.
All right.
Carmen, so, you know what, let's take a little step back in time now. I know a lot of the guys out there, once and for all, set the record straight. What was up with Dennis Rodman?
What's the dealio?
I mean, walk us through the whole scenario.
Well, I don't know if you know, but about a year and a half ago, my mother was diagnosed with a brain tumor. She had cancer. And
I thought it would be a little more lighthearted than that.
Really, well, it was, you know, it was really hard. And if you have ever lost a parent, I mean, she passed away, you know that it's a really traumatic thing. And Dennis, I had just met Dennis, and he was really there for me. And we fell in love. We did what any two people in love would do. We went to Vegas, we got married, and then everything just sort of went crazy. But just to set the record straight, we're not married anymore. We're friends. I'm single.
Good thing I asked. She singled, hence the booty shake at the beginning.
That's right, that's right.
Put it out there to let you know.
But it's still friends,
yeah, we're
nice.
friends, and it's so much better this way. We get along so much better.
Okay.
So it was one of those rare moments in life where, like, everything is kind of on a surreal basis, and it was all part of that thing.
Well, and to be fair, if you guys both weren't famous, I'm sure that kind of stuff happens every day, but you don't hear about it if it's two people from, you know, Ohio.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
And the thing is, your whole love life is in the media all the time. So you're like dating people now, and everyone knows before you even know you're dating them, huh?
And Dennis isn't a regular guy. Come on, I mean, he's Dennis Rodman. So I knew what I was getting into. You know, it was fun. It was fun. It was exciting. I liked that little dangerous thing about him, and that little bad boy thing was fun. We had so much fun together, and it wasn't always, you know, we didn't always have good times. We had some hard times as well, but
there's a lot of serious stuff that sneaks in after you get married, and a lot of people that just, hi, the serious stuff is here.
Yeah, all of a sudden it changes because your expectations become so much bigger.
Oh, yeah.
And so we just had to take a step back, reevaluate the situation, and now I'm having fun. It's all about me right now.
Did he ever?
Are you an accomplice in Vegas, though, because of it? I mean...
I hate Vegas.
Yeah.
I recommend no one ever go to Vegas. And don't get married. No, Vegas is cool. Vegas is fun. You know, you can stay out late. You can wear sexy little outfits and get away with it.
That's why I love it.
You can gamble.
Did he ever make you call him the Worm?
No, I joke around and call him the Worm, but actually, you know what? I have a nickname. He's gonna kill me.
What's that?
Chocolate Boo Boo.
Oh. I thought that was my
Chocolate
name.
Boo Boo.
Oh man, whatever. Put your hands together for Carmen Electra, please. I thought I was Chocolate Boo Boo, man. Oh, whatever, man.
That's Vanilla Yogi right there.
Carmen, we try to help out the guys here in the show while we tear each other down limb by limb. And we've got a little segment. Would you help me out on this, please?
I would love to.
Here's the problem. Now, there are guys out there. They are friends with girls, and then they suddenly become too much of a friend. Like, only a friend. Ugh. That's terrible for a guy. Because the guy's hoping, well, maybe, you know, there might be a chance. Maybe, you know, she might. And so now, tonight, we're going to help you get out of being branded and sent to the friend corral at the Lazy X Ranch on tonight's Getting It.
Getting it. You know, Justin, I really don't know how I could have dated him for as long as I did. You know, he treated me awful.
No, it was just terrible. I mean, he was not a good fella.
No, you know, he lied, and worst of all, he was a cheapo on dates.
He was so cheap. He was just terrible. I'm sitting here, I am telling you, I feel your pain, Bridget. I feel
All right,
it.
girls, this guy looks like a friend. Round him up. Yeah.
That is so true, Carmen. There's friend stock if I ever saw it. That
That's
guy's,
right.
He's a passive listener.
Nice guys always finish last.
It's true. He's over there with Bridget, and he's her rebound guy. He's listening to all her problems and just agreeing with her the whole time.
Basically, just kissing her ass.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that does not impress a woman, really.
Not at all.
Not in the long run, especially. And so if you're just sitting there and you're passive, don't do that. Here's the solution that I found. You got to be a little more active. You got to actually have an opinion. That guy's a jerk, and you know what? I don't want to talk about him anymore. He's such a loser. And that way she knows she can't keep dumping on you about this one guy, and now it becomes about the moment, becomes about you two. Good luck there. But hey, there's another situation out on the range, Carmen. Let's look at that.
You know, Marky, I've been meaning to thank you properly for helping me move last weekend.
Really?
But you know what? The apartment is a little small for me.
Too small?
Yeah. Do you think you could help me move again this weekend?
Sure. I got some money in the bank. I can put a down payment on like a bigger place for you, and I can sell my Metro and get like a big truck. We can load all your stuff in there, bring it to the new place, and I'll bring it up the stairs. I won't be able to wash your other car because I'll be too busy because I have to go to Toledo to pick up those shoelaces for you. But as soon as I get back, I will wax and wash your car. It'll be really cool. Great.
This is so pathetic.
Yep.
Some guys just don't get it. Come on, girls, let's round them up.
You look like you liked that a little.
Yeah, he did. You know those bad boys, they like a little hot flame to the ass every now and then.
Take it from Carmen. All right, the problem here is that's the favor guy. Now, when a guy does too many favors, you know, that's not very sexy, right?
No. I think if you go to strip bars, get drunk all the time, and treat your woman really bad, she'll probably go and marry you.
I've heard it happens. Now, the thing about that situation is if you're doing too many favors, then you become like the hired help. And women do not date the hired help. There's an easy solution here. Always keep an element of social interaction in it. So if you're helping a girl move, then you provide the food, some chilled champagne, some candlelight with the boxes in the empty apartment. Two of you have a nice dinner when you're done getting into that new place, and that's like a date. And that keeps it fresh, and it's not just like you're her worker. All right, let's take it. One more situation out here on the range.
Oh, Craig. How do you think I look?
Well, denim is the choice of the real cowgirl, and the pink hat is your choice there, and so I like it.
Oh, see, that's what I love about you, Craig, because you're not just focused on my body. You appreciate and love all of me.
What body are you talking about? I don't see no body.
And what planet is this guy from?
Not Mars.
I mean, we might need to put this guy to sleep.
Oh,
He's so
no.
boring. Come on, girls, let's round him up.
Corral because you are Mr. Sexless. You want to be safe for the girl. You want to always make the girl think that sex is not on your mind. You're different from all the other men. Well, you know what? She's looking at all the other men to date. She's looking at you to be her friend. You gotta have that solution in there. And what is that solution? A little bit of flirtation. A little bit of keeping the sexual interest there, letting her know that you think that she's attractive. You can do this through compliments, maybe doing watch a couple of sunsets together, some romantic stuff.
How about a little cross-dressing?
Little wear her
Maybe.
clothes around. That's sort of a compliment. I never would have thought of that.
Really?
Honest to God,
Oh,
no.
okay. All right.
No matter what you've heard. All right, so that way you keep that no pressure flirting in there. She'll know you're attracted. And boys, that's it. We surely do hope this advice gets you in her bunkhouse and keeps you out of the friend corral. Oh.
God, John, you know, I could just talk about this stuff for hours.
Oh, yeah.
You want to get together and have a little coffee?
Oh, you know, I'd like to, Carmen, but I already made a date with Bridget over there. Hey, what about Friday? You free then?
Oh, baby, let's do it.
Yeah. One more time, give it up for Carmen Electra! Stick around, there's plenty more big X-Show action on the way, partners!
Yeah, that's right, my friends. We got plans for building a backyard putting green of your very own.
Yeah, one smoking Lamborghini on the car of the week.
Yeah, mama! They're doing what they think I'm doing. Of course they are. It's another titillating installment of Brand Bikini 2000.